If you watched me on Facebook Live on this Wednesday at 11:11, I shared a little bit of it, but I wanted to have the opportunity to really expand on this information and give you details step by step of how to manifest and change your life tomorrow, which is November 11th, 2022. Part of this is I'm going to share with you what this all means. So I'm going to put my glasses on because I have notes that are really going to be helpful. If you didn't win the lottery, here's your opportunity. So tomorrow is ruled by Venus, which is, moi, me. And the Taurus is the planet of connection, socialization, and resources. So basically tomorrow, you're infusing astrology and numerology into one big, powerful day. You have 24 hours to be able to create this. Now, it is said that you can do this exercise for 33 days, but I'm not going to require that you do that or recommend it. It's just up to you if you want to spend the time and effort to do that. A really great inventor named Nikola Tesla, which I did not realize that he was truly the inventor, that Thomas Edison sort of stole his thunder, but he had all these ideas about numerology and numbers and how they were all connected. So we're going to use some of his ideas and techniques to be able to blend this. He believed in the divine numbers of 3, 6, and 9. Now, if you're a numbers person, understand numerology, not really sure, person like me, I'm not a numbers girl, but when I bring these things together, it makes so much sense. So the numbers here, 3 equals the universe, 6 equals strength, 9 helps to release negativity. And when you're trying to manifest, these things are so valuable to bring together because we're asking the universe to bring these things and the strength to be able to accept, ask, and be in that place of manifesting. To release negativity in the number 9 is not to control, look at the outcome. And what I always say is don't do this for other people, do this for you unless you have their permission. So these are bringing these universal numbers together so that you have all that power to be able to create and manifest. So I have some great steps to help you. The first one is we are a technology type of people. It is recommended, highly recommended, that you write this information, which is why I wrote things down. Pen and paper. This is your energy really taking the time to be very clear about what you're trying to create. So take the time to get a pad and paper, write these things down. Also, what do you want to manifest? And that's the clarity. The one thing I've really found with manifesting is we try to control how we want to bring that in. And that's the point of releasing. You want to be open to, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm trying to create, but don't hold on to it. Let it happen. Let it be organic. Let it be natural. So the second step is, let me go back to number 1. First of all, is start with gratitude. What we do sometimes is say, I want this versus I'm in gratitude that I have this. When you go into it being current or that you already have it, it's already that exchange of energy versus I'm wanting this. So it's a desire that you're still looking for it versus it's happening. It's there. So that is an important thing when you're writing this down. The second step is in the morning, you want to write this 3 times. You want to write down 3 times what you're trying to manifest. I'm looking for that soulmate that's aligned with my vibration so I can find happiness. Or I have this great partner in my life that's aligned with everything I believe. Again, that's the gratitude. It's already happening. You write this 3 times in the morning. You write it 6 times in the afternoon. And you write it 9 times in the evening. What has also been said is that if you take 17 seconds to be able to think about this, see it, feel it, imagine it, that 17 seconds is actually an energy that shifts the brain's consciousness, that it begins to say, this is your reality. That's the power of the numbers, the energy, and the vibration. So that is step 2. Step 3, sorry, I just skipped one. Step 3 is 3 times at midday, and step 4 is 9 times in the evening. So what you want to do is 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the evening. If you can't do it, or it doesn't seem to, you remember it, don't worry. Don't go into the stress. Don't go into the negativity. That's the last thing you want. You can catch up. Remember, there's time zones all over the world, so imagine you're in another time zone. Don't worry about it. Taking the 17 seconds to just think about it is going to be a great value. If you have a really busy day, set your alarm. We all have these smartwatches, smartphones to allow you to go back and say, I need to write these things down. I want to go back and manifest, and just repeat exactly what you wrote in the morning and say it out loud. Think about it. It's your mantra. Do not be obsessed about it. So as soon as you write it down, release it. It's done. It's like your checkoff list. I don't have to worry about that. Be consistent in that 3-time process during the day and release all negativity, thinking, I have to control it, or what if this, or this is not exactly, what if it shows up differently? What you want to do is you want to release that to the universe and say, I know I'm blessed, I know this is for my higher good, and that these things are going to happen because I'm deciding that this is what I want to manifest and I deserve this. Start taking a journal to start following what you see. So let's say you're looking for abundance. Looking at abundance may come in different ways. It could come where you get compliments, you get a pay raise, you get a discount ticket off of something, you get something free. All these things will start to add up, and paying attention. It might be that you're looking for a relationship. Look for people showing up in your life a little differently than you imagined originally. These are just creating opportunities so you can start feeling, yeah, this is really happening. So share this with other people, because this is the great thing. When we come together as a collective energy, that energy begins to manifest in a larger way. So let's wrap this up. This is something that can be very powerful. If you're not really sure about how energy works or how do you manifest, this is an opportunity. So even if you just start small and you begin to say, I'm going to see how this works. I'm going to see how I learn to manifest. But November 11th, 2022, everything is at its height. It's at the peak. So you can have this opportunity to really practice how to manifest. And it's sort of like having, in my opinion, a genie in a bottle that you're sort of like, guess what? I get 3 opportunities to manifest what I desire. And it can be anything out there. So there's no limits except what you have in your mind and what you have in your heart. It's also important to remember that you have to be able to receive, because what we do is we think, oh, if I get this, I'm going to feel guilty. And da-da-da-da. So no negativity. Take that out. As soon as you get negative, throw it to the universe and get more focus. I'm really excited about to see what happens and getting information back about the results. Give it a month to be able to see how these things change, but most likely things are going to change faster than that. And I'm looking forward to doing it as well. So I wish you the very best, and let's see what happens. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.